The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Oh, thanks. Without another word, she was gone. What the heck? That was perfect timing. Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Well, somebody... Oh. Must have got in. I know, it was such good timing. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. It's because she's inside, bro. It's weird. She said she'd meet me. She may be inside already. I put my hand to the door and with a certain amount of force, it didn't open. Oh, I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor. Jesus. Oh ho, what are you doing up, mister? Jeez, not what I expected. Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, you're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I can see that you don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko. Now you too? Oh. Whatever. The two of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey.
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Same.
Shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah. Go on, get out of here. Shoo. What a waste. So we left and went back to our rooms. Well, that was such a great time. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Bitch woke me up that early in the morning for me to just walk up the stairs and walk down. That's a lot of stairs. Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked, and then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but oh my god.
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
Oh, okay.
Watch out for her.
Ooh, chapter 4. All-star apologies? Oh, that's the end. I was in that chapter. Oh no, everyone is dying. Cool. What's next? I received the altar lump. What is altar lump? Oh, this is so heavy.
Ikusaba.
Oh, it's so cold though.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
Just water. I went to the liquor store today to try and see if they still had my creamsicle seltzers. They're out of season. So I walked out of the liquor store with nothing, and I definitely looked really weird without walking out with something.
Watch out for her.
It's a sober night tonight. Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. I could. Chapter 5, 100-Mile Dash, Pain of a Junk Food Junkie. Oh no, this has to do with... Oh, Hina. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial that morning in the dining hall. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Geez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder. I love it. And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. I'm gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom. Fucking clipped my sad liquor store story, bro. No. Oh my god.
deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko. Jeez, how long is that rock you're hiding under? How low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Well, it's better than spreading them. Maybe. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. 5th floor. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. I mean, how many more fucking flights can there really be? Hopefully not anymore. Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. I think the stairs are over here. Don't make this easy. Now I don't know where the stairs are. Oh, never mind. Ooh, why is this one prettier? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think my state delivers, though. I don't think I can have alcohol delivered in my state. So here I'm on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. Well, let's start here. What is this? Stomp, stomp, you so dirty. I've been up since 6:30. I'm a tired woman. One of the monitors, totally useless. This is where a window would be in a normal classroom. This floor's been sealed up. I'm so sick of this. Oh, I got a coin though. Alright. Get on out of here. I don't know why he feels like this floor is unpleasant. The bamboo makes things better. Huh? Does she want to talk to me about something? Hey, that's me. Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little more and I might get it. She could just write on the chalkboard. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad. I guess she gave up. Rip. Why aren't we noticing that I have a drawing of me behind, like, on this thing? No one's gonna talk about it? Okay, bye, Toko. Hina. The fuck is this from? Is this a dojo? Ooh. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
Hey.
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
Indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? We've also got lockers here too. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of a super old school public bathhouse. Cameras. Oh, same thing.
Hey. Indeed.
That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean? It's a person's
Yukiro
name.
Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it is, it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. How did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then...
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end, and just like the usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Yeah, understandable. What's this? Ooh, botanical garden. Why is this the human corpse smelling one? The one that smells like literally rotting flesh? What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is all like, bleh, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore, they died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment. I had those plants, the little bell ones. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Sprouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. Oh, is it all... You have a spider plant named Edward? Yeah, I have these bell plants. It came with 2, so I used to call it my testicle plant. It died. I didn't take good enough care of it. I'm not very, I don't have a green thumb. Just to be sure, I should take a look in the tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized, from a lawnmower to a fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools, and leaning against the back wall. Is that a pickaxe? Who the fuck? There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? This is true. I ain't doing it. So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Aww, good luck. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. I don't. Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There are so many different kinds to choose from. Nice. Shit bags, my favorite. Anything else? No. What's that thing? Is this a chicken coop? We got chickens? What's a chicken coop doing here? Who's been taking care of the fucking chickens? This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. Seems safe. It's a chicken. It really is, right? Like I can say that for sure. I'm hitting all of them. It's a chicken. Like I want one of them to just like keel over. It's not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? It's not gonna lay a bomb, is it? Bro, chill. Doesn't have like a second form. This isn't even my final form. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly. 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. What? I don't understand. What does lemonade have to do with any of this? He never lets me get a word in edgewise. There's this doohickey. Hey, JJ. There's some kind of weird control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyways. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, good talk.
Yo.
At first, I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling.
You know?
But the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax. I have a water fetish. Totally do. You know how good a shower feels?
What the heck?
It's not what you're thinking, is it? Why? Is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well,
I'm serious. Oh my goodness. Alright, all of that is looky that. Alright, so there's Hina. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Raw. What the fuck is this? Not even hell. What the fuck is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled was sour, pungent, and possibly rank. It smells awful, doesn't it? Bro, how are you in here? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood? There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have... What, my fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this would never have happened. No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite? Yep, let me give you an itty bitty iggy squeaky little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. Oh, so this is the tragedy room. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you got from the NPCs in those mean old RPGs. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left in the way. Found it? What's the meaning of all this? So this smell is just gross. There are white chalk outlines all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. No matter when, no matter where, There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry, and their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you, what on earth happened in this classroom. Seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. Yeah. Byakuya, what about what Monokuma just told us? It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? Honestly, a bit of both. Okay, there's only one more room. It's locked. Fucking figures. I came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says biolab. A biolab? That we're forbidden from seeing into? Kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now, but once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. Oh boy. Let's cook and go. Oh, hey JJ, how are you? One after another, everyone made their way into the dining hall. And before too long, bing bong, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we could still field a basketball team.
Hey.
Nice. That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Okay?
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kind of be Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There are metal plates on all the windows just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either, but I did not see another set of stairs, so I think that's the final floor.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor, bathrooms or stairs. Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Okay. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. Ah, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us in all your putrid breath, I won't stop you. Wow. You honor me, master. Wow. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously? You're just gonna take it? Shut up. Don't interrupt me when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? A knife. That thing is huge.
That's what she said.
It's like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in a classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very
What are you going to use that
suspicious.
knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not going to do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we going to do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your
I don't
problem?
want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Me? I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry. It stinks. Sorry. It stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. I feel strange. So strange, really strange. Oh, I think I know what's happening. I think I know what's happening now. I understand. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. Stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe?
What?
Huh? What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words "Crazy Diamond" had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond? Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before.
Huh?
Where? That's it, I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform on the back of his jacket. Yeah, I definitely wasn't looking at his backside. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have stuck it there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. What did?
Yo!
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I think maybe we can use it to call for help. Hey, thanks for the follow. Holy cow, you have such a perverted name. How are you going to call for help with a lawnmower? I don't know, maybe I could use it to make crop circles or something. Bro, you can't see the crop circles. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to make crop circles.
Well?
And we can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
You know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. Right? I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Alright, let's try. We'll do Byakuya. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no strange. It's a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But...
I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously? I'm gonna throw up.
It can't
Perhaps
be.
that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room, that was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
In other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope Speak Academy. What if... Hear me out on this. Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. I'm just kind of thinking out loud. But what if we're like stuck in like purgatory and we were all the ones that died a year ago in that tragedy? And now, in order to get out of purgatory, we have to solve who killed us. I'm just thinking out loud. Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. I don't want to find out yet. If that's true,
all clear.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors. I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Do I think my character is one too? Like in the game? Or like... No, just awful. Super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless, but still. Wasn't not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Because you all died in it, I'm guessing. Does that mean they really did cover it up? Hold on, let me go back to Mondo. Oh my god. Hero. Because Get a few things I could talk about. Monokuma said there was, that was called the Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful. It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Mario one. I love it. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in here. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning, 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, I remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They said idiots never catch colds, you know. Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on. You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, he just answered it. Wait, he had one more.
You know?
There's a bunch of chickens in the coop, right? That's right, 5. 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat, then we can make fried chicken. Ooh, our barbecue. Decisions. Wow. Or how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw. Raw chicken? Hina. Also, I'm very concerned because it says raw in the biology lab. I'm pretty sure that'd kill you. Okay, Kyoko.
Hey,
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant, or...
But
We're not in a horror game, though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I don't really like how you said that, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo!
So, what do we do now? Well, starting today, you're all under my command. Ah, hell no. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No
Jeez,
way.
how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity.
well,
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason, definable, whatever, for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto's the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about you, Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like, it's a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking, but if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
this is
You can't be
very
serious right now,
suspicious.
can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
hey,
What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all
I
clear.
will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on, a threat like that?
That's fine.
Fine. I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and said, "Oh, no, she held out her room key. Oh.
It can't
You
be.
damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever. Where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
however,
The worst school where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
but
I think you went too far taking your room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me. Oh my god, this dude is such a shitbag. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? What's the situation? It's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. The hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
because I mean,
Look. It's you. How long have you been standing there? Oh my god. I'm very, very angry.
Really angry.
Is it 10 o'clock? Angry at what? At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you there's a thief in your midst. What? My precious, they stole it. Your precious?
Your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up. I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street. Bro, stop. That's too real right now.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
so
He said something about his precious getting stolen? It's probably the knife. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing to be able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? Alright, it's time to get the fuck out of the dining hall. I almost called it a kitchen.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Uh-oh, we need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow, and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around.
well,
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms.